I mean, for the last 3 years, there's definitely not been a company that's been growing faster than us. And still now, I mean, we're still
Mhm.
rocking. Like, I don't think there's a company now that is even close to keeping up with our continued growth. Highest quality products, lowest prices, full transparency. Once people see it, they can't unsee it. Nobody goes back to spending $80 on a nutritional supplement when they could get a better one for literally a third quarter of the price, highest quality, lowest price. That's what we do. And again, we're helping people get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, make some money on the side with the most powerful and generous compensation
Mm.
plan ever seen in the network marketing industry, with more people earning money every single month than any company has ever seen in the history of this industry. And at the same time, guys, we're just getting started. I mean, this
Yeah,
is
baby.
just the beginning. 3 years, 2 million members have made the switch to Livegood for what we talked about, highest quality products at the lowest prices, and the most exciting business opportunity ever seen in the network marketing industry. But 2 million people, guys, is as amazing as that is, and no other company in the history of the industry has ever grown anywhere close to that fast. That is a tiny number compared to where we're going to be in the next 3 years, 5 years, 10 years from now, when we put in another 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, potentially 50 or 100 million customers and members in this company, as more and more people recognize that already, what, 80% of people are already taking a nutritional supplement. Most of them don't realize that the supplements
Hmm.
they're taking are not clean, are not healthy, more often than not, are actually doing more harm than good. And at the same time, a lot of people are not yet taking supplements. Regardless, we've got the highest quality. We're going to talk about a lot of our amazing products here today. Also talk, obviously, about the business opportunity. This is our opportunity call for Thursday. And yeah, so buckle your seatbelts because we got some powerful information to share with you guys today. My name is Ben Glinsky. Sorry, I should have introduced myself earlier in the call. Founder and CEO of Livegood. I've got my three amazing co-founders here with me today. We've got our Director of Field Development, Nader Kazan.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our cutoff Zoom.
Our Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin.
Hey everyone, thank you for joining us.
And our Director of Product Development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
Hey guys, welcome to the call.
Awesome. So I'm going to turn it over to my good friend, our Director of Field Development, to talk a little bit more about the timing and positioning that we're in right now, how we are perfectly aligned with everything that's going on in the economy, which is a huge additional reason that we're growing as fast as we are. Because when you align yourself with the trends in the marketplace, align yourself with how consumers are spending their money, want to spend their money, and giving people true value, good things happen. So with that, for those of you guys who don't know Nader, I mean, this guy is amazing. Not only has he done everything when it comes to network marketing, built big organizations from the field as an affiliate, moved on to consulting, consulted with some of the top companies as well as distributors in the industry, owned companies. I mean, this guy has done everything when it comes to network marketing, when it comes to business. I mean, he definitely knows what he's talking about. Tons of experience, very successful in his own right. But at the same time, I mean, this guy is all about helping you guys. He loves nothing more than seeing you guys win. I mean, he is on like 10 to 12 webinars every single day, Zoom calls all over the world with teams in Livegood, just helping them build, helping them grow, helping them understand what we've got here at our fingertips. He answers his phone, responds to emails. The guy's just awesome. And again, loves nothing more than to see you guys having success. So with that, our awesome Director of Field Development, Nader Kazan, why are we crushing it as fast as we are right now?
Hey, brother. Thank you so much, Ben, for the kind words, man. Every time you make me blush, and I'm just going to give it back to you a little bit because I know we want to talk about the timing. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm just so blessed and honored to have met this young man 25 years ago when he was looking for a side hustle as a young boy or young man. And I was out there looking for a side hustle. My wife was pregnant with our daughter. And that's how I met Ben. I was the luckiest guy to recruit him. I've never seen a guy work so hard down in the field. I'm talking in the trenches, going out there doing exactly what it takes, working hard, keeping it honest, and staying persistent. After that, obviously, working hard, being at the right place at the right time, and focusing on the timing. Went into ownership, running some of the biggest, or running some of the software for some of the biggest companies in the industry. So after he left the industry about 7 or 8 years ago, yes, a lot of people were sad, especially myself, but it made a lot of sense. I'm just so thankful for you, Ben, to come back to the world of supplementation and network marketing. I'm so thankful that you brought Lisa and Ryan, who created the most advanced nutritional products on earth for their beautiful family. And now, because of you and your leadership, coming back to the world of network marketing, direct sales, and fixing it, and the world of supplementation, we have 2 million pioneers, ladies and gentlemen, that have grabbed this tiger by the tail, and this is just the beginning. So I want to thank you, Ben, and just wanted to give it that back to you real quick. So thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nader Kazan. I'm the Director of Field Development. My job at this segment of our Zoom is to share with you the importance of timing. It's all about timing, timing, timing when it gets into business and when it gets into your health. We only have a certain amount of time on earth, and sooner we get into awesome supplementation and training that Lisa and Ryan offer, better it is, because as Lisa is going to share with you, it's going to bless the amount of the time that we're on this earth. It's going to keep us healthier, and it's going to do it in an affordable way. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what happened to our beautiful planet a few years ago. Everybody got locked up. One of the things that did to people, it made people wiser shoppers. It made people start asking questions. It actually educated people. People went online, started looking at prices. They're like wondering, why are they paying $65 for some green when the same company is giving away cars and trips and rings if it's an old network marketing business that made products for 1/10 of what they sold it to the distributors, or if it's going through a doctor's office, the doctor is going to end up buying a new Mercedes by selling a product for double the cost. So that's what happened to the world after that lockdown. People became wiser. People start shopping. People start being good at with their money. Another thing it did, it made people realize that they should get on supplementation. Supplementation is important. As I've been shared with you, between 60 and 80% of the people in the world are already taking some kind of a supplementation. Unfortunately, and we're going to share it with you, they are not giving you the highest quality products at the lowest price, made by the best ingredients money can buy with 100% money back guarantee. That's Livegood. That's our foundation. Highest quality products at the lowest price with full transparency. So let's see what's happening in the marketplace. We happen to be in the United States of America. We have between 400 and 500,000 members in Livegood that live in America. I'm going to start with USA. In USA, we have a little club. It's a buying club, which most of the commerce is going that direction because of the power of the club membership buying power. There's a company called Costco. Costco is, as I mentioned, is a club membership. They charge people about $10.95 a month. And 210 million people are paying Costco that kind of money. Why? So if you want to buy milk and save money, you got to buy 2 gallons. As Ben said about 3 years ago in one of our first Zooms, if you want to save money on ketchup, you got to buy 5 pounds of ketchup. But guess what? 110 million people are doing that. The power of club membership, the buying, the power of the club membership is what it's all about. Let's look at another company that the rest of our members, about 1.5 million people, are familiar with. Amazon. Amazon started with books a few years ago, and now with over 225 million Prime members, that is paying Amazon $14.95. So if you overpay for a product, you get free shipping out of it. 220 million people are paying Amazon. The future of commerce, ladies and gentlemen, is the club buying power. You can now get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, because the days of overpaying for nutritional products, so maybe somebody on top of some compensation plan or a doctor will get paid on it, is over. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Are you losing your voice over there?
Yeah, Zoom after Zoom, baby. You're keeping me busy. Well, the field is.
You know, that's how we roll.
Love
but
it.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. You look at every network marketing company in the industry who's selling overpriced products. And I mean, here's how it works, guys. I mean, you know what real life is. You go to the grocery store, a bunch of bananas, 6, 7 bananas is what, $2 or $3, right? What if one day those bananas were 25 bucks? Would you buy them, or would you like question it and say, why are these bananas so expensive? They should be $3 or less, right? What if a can of beans was 12 bucks instead of, $1.79? What if a bag of rice was $18 instead of like $2? Like these are real things, but in the network marketing industry and the supplement space, it's absolutely crazy. Companies make a product for $5, sell it for $59. They don't even tell you how much of anything is in it. They just have a random list of ingredients. You don't know if there's just a sprinkle of spirulina or if there's a significant amount that's going to have a therapeutic benefit in your life. And people have gotten used to this. And so it's interesting because what we're doing, this is our super greens. This is $5 to make, sells for $59. This is about $13, $14 to make now, sells for just $19.95 as a member of Livegood. We barely mark up the prices, give it to you guys at cost so you can help save money, get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way with the highest quality products. And when I say highest quality, I mean, again, this costs about 2 to 3 times more to manufacture than this product, but we're only selling it for about a quarter of the price, about a third of the price of this product, because that's the business model. It doesn't make sense. Yes, we could sell this for $59, for $79, but that doesn't help people. That hurts people. And that's why the network marketing industry is struggling right now, because for the last 50 years, 99% of people who have gotten into any network marketing company have lost money. Not only have they not made money, they've literally lost money, most of it on spending money on overpriced products that they don't need, that may or may not get results. Not only are our products the highest quality, cleanest, purest, healthiest, we show you exactly what's in the product, every single amount of every single ingredient. We show you on our website, published 24/7, so you can see it. All those third-party tests that other companies say they have but never show you, that's on the website. You want to see that toxicity test, make sure there's 0 toxins in that product. You want to see the heavy metals test, make sure there's no lead. Consumer Reports just did a report. 16 out of 23 protein powders that they collected, that they tested, had more than the safe levels of lead. In other words, they had toxic levels of lead. More than two-thirds of protein powders have unsafe levels of lead, and none of these companies are showing you those heavy metals tests. You want to look at our heavy metals test? It's right there on the website. Here's our chocolate whey protein. Here is our organic plant-based protein. We have 2 proteins. Look at the heavy metals test. Our toxicity tests, our heavy metals tests show that our protein powders, when 2/3 of protein powders out there have toxic levels of lead, ours has about as much lead in it as regular drinking water. Like, that's how clean these products are. And you can see that right there on the website. You can see the glyphosate test. You can see the certificates of analysis to see that these are truly premium ingredients, premium products that get results. Because most of the time, and if you're in a network marketing company, or if you're buying a nutritional supplement from a network marketing company or from any company out there, and you don't know what's in it, you haven't seen those third-party tests, you haven't seen the toxicity tests, you haven't seen the heavy metals tests, you haven't seen the certificates of analysis, you don't know that it's clean just because this company assures you that these are great products. In fact, I just saw one of our Diamond leaders, Diamond is a rank in our compensation plan, we'll talk about that in a second, sent me a link this morning. This company, this is like, have been my bashing example, my punching bag, if you will. But this company, there's a FDA report today that people are getting salmonella from their most recent batches of this product. Guess what they tell you? Oh no, our product, in fact, I'm excited. I meant to do this morning. I'm glad I remembered. And I encourage you guys to do it too, because look up Live It Up Greens FDA salmonella, something like that. And you should be able to find that report. And then email this company and say, hey, I heard a report, or I read this report, you can even link it, that your product gives people salmonella. What do you have to say about that? I guarantee you they're going to say it doesn't. And I assure you, this is what they say. I assure you that our products are clean. We do the third-party testing. We use only clean ingredients, but they won't show you anything. And say, okay, well, can I see those third-party tests? Then you'll hear an excuse like, oh, those are proprietary, or those are for internal purposes only. We don't share those results. So people are getting salmonella, and they won't show you anything that shows that you won't, or that it's clean, or anything, to give you any confidence to take that product. And that's the scary thing about the supplement industry. It has gotten crazy. And for those of you who have been in network marketing companies, it's not any different. Just because you trust the people at the top of the company, just because you trust the owners of the company, they have this fancy corporate office that looks really cool and nice and clean. You look at what, you don't even know what's in the product, guys. And when I talked about the Consumer Report article, 2/3 of protein powders have toxic levels of lead. You don't know which ones because none of them show you those third-party testing results. They did a test on Amazon. This is a separate test, a separate report. You can look it up at the University of Mississippi. They bought 30 products, nutritional supplements on Amazon, tested them. 17 of the 30 didn't even match what was on the label. 17, that's more than half of the nutritional supplements out there. You don't know which ones. You don't know which ones are clean. You don't know which ones are not clean because none of them are showing you anything. And that's why we've done what we've done. That's why over 2 million members have made the switch from companies who are charging way too much for products that don't tell you what's in them or how clean they are or any third-party testing or documentation or anything, made that switch to Livegood. And it's happening more and more and more and more and more every single day, every week, every month, every year as we continue to be the fastest growing company in the industry. So I'm about to turn it over to our awesome product team, but let me show you a couple products here real quick, just to give you an idea of what we're all about, because this is not about selling products. This is about helping people get healthy, stay healthy, and do it in an affordable way. Because unlike a lot of companies out there, a lot of companies start with 1 or 2 products. And they usually use buzzword ingredients like goji berry, acai berry, resveratrol, whatever the buzz is of the week. And again, you don't even know how much of that ingredient is in the product. Just because they say it's in there doesn't mean it actually even has enough to do anything. So we started with fundamental products. We've now got over 40 different products from, I'm just going to show you a few. This is our liver support. 95% of people don't get, not our liver support, this is our fiber. 95% of people don't get enough fiber in their daily diet. Creatine, amazing for muscle growth, muscle stimulation, for brain health. So important. Our super greens, great for digestive health, great for stress, anxiety, energy. Super reds, best cardiovascular health product ever created. Open up those blood vessels, increase that circulation, great for brain health, sexual health. Our essential aminos, protect that, our lean muscle mass. Here's our liver support. Every ounce of blood filters through our liver every single day. If you're taking prescription medication, if you're drinking alcohol, you are loading your body with toxins. You've got to keep that liver clean. Not only does that help you function right, but it also allows your body to absorb the nutrients of all the other products and foods that you're taking. Otherwise, a lot of them get clogged up in those toxins and don't get through to your body to where they want to go. But I'm going to talk about 3 products here real quick and turn it over to Lisa. So this is our Ultra Magnesium Complex. Most people are deficient in magnesium. We are not getting enough in our daily diets. Magnesium literally plays a role in every single bodily function, everything that our bodies do. If you get cramps, if you get headaches, if you get migraines, if you get digestive issues, if you have sleep issues, there's a very good chance it's because you're not getting enough magnesium. And again, most people are not. If something's not working in your body, you're probably not getting enough magnesium. This is the highest quality magnesium on the planet. Most high quality magnesiums are $30 or $40, $9.95 as a member of Livegood, less than $10. Our vitamin D3 with K2. We are in what they call flu season. Do you think that has something to do with sun not being out as much, wearing more clothes, not getting as much direct sunlight? Vitamin D is so important for our immune system. And again, most people are not getting enough. It is such a simple supplement to take. $9.49, again, less than $10. Protect your immune system, protect your bones, protect your brain, protect your heart. So many benefits of vitamin D. And again, most people are deficient. Like, it is such a no-brainer, important product that everybody should be taking every single day and everybody needs. And it's why people, you want to eliminate your chances of getting the flu, take vitamin D. It's better than any flu shot out there. Last but not least for right now, our multivitamin comes in men's or women's, just $12.95. You can get all, none of us are getting everything we need out of our daily diets. We need to bridge those nutritional gaps. This is the highest quality bioactive complete multivitamin on the planet. You get all 3 of these products for under $30, $29.95 as a member of Livegood, less than $1 a day for 3 absolutely essential, no-brainer products. I don't care what your financial situation is, everybody can afford $1 a day for supplements that their body absolutely getting enough of and is going to keep us significantly healthy. There's a lot that goes into, I'm getting to Lisa here in a second. I know I'm talking a lot, but I'm excited about what we're doing. And there are a lot of things that go into being healthy. You got to sleep well, you got to eat well, you got to exercise. Supplementation is one of, if not the most important, but it's also important as far as results. Like you take supplements, it could very realistically change your life. If you're deficient in magnesium, highly deficient, you take this for a week, couple weeks, you're going to notice significant changes and improvements in your health. You stop taking it, you're going to go back to realizing that, oh my gosh, that magnesium actually was helping me. This is just such a no-brainer product, less than 10 bucks, something everybody absolutely needs to be taking. One of our best-selling products for very good reason. But supplementation is easy. Literally, all you have to do is take a product. You don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to focus on what you eat. You take a product. I'm drinking 2 of them right now. This is our Super Greens mixed with our amazing collagen. Great for hair, skin, nails, joints. Just an awesome, awesome product that Dr. Ryan created. And again, something I believe everybody should be taking. It's like the glue that holds our bodies together. But you want the daily essentials, the absolute must. This pack, our daily essentials pack, $29.95, less than $1 a day. Guys, if you don't hear anything else I say today, at least get your daily essentials pack. This is the first step to getting healthy. So with that, let's go out to our awesome director of product education, Lisa Goodkin. She's going to tell you more about these amazing products. But this is another cool thing that we do, because you look at a lot of companies, especially in the supplement space, you have no idea who's behind them, if those people are even taking the products. You look at network marketing companies, you look at the owners of the company, a lot of times they're very unhealthy. You look at Lisa, I mean, this lady just lives and breathes health, wellness, fitness, and loves nothing more than just putting her brain into yours, just giving you that knowledge, just helping you guys be able to get a little more healthy or a ton more healthy. And that's exactly what she's here for. And so definitely listen to her. She knows what she's talking about. And again, just wants to see you guys win in the game of life and wellness and fitness and all that stuff. So with that, our director of product education, Lisa Goodkin.
Thank you, Ben. Yes, all health and wellness. I not only eat, sleep, and breathe it, I love to teach it. And because education is really key. And I know that everybody can be healthy and can live a long, healthy life and make these changes should there need to be changes regarding health and wellness. So, I mean, I want to feed off of a lot of what Ben said, but first, like going into what makes us different, right? Who we are. First of all, you heard the story about Ben and Otter. Dr. Ryan over there, he's my husband. Dr. Ryan and Ben met in the gym. Then we met through Ben, met Otter. It was like a very organic, nice, relationship. And the 4 of us together, it's become like this dream team. It really is amazing. Everything that everybody pulls from all different angles to make this happen and stay true to who we are and what we are. And with transparency, that is the biggest difference with Livegood, and that's what sets us apart from all the others. And when I say all the others, guys, there is a lot, and you know that. Every corner you look around, every time you open your computer, your phone, look on social media, go to Google, there's something about some supplement, right? So it's confusing. And what Ben was talking about is like, we can't just trust, right? You have to do your own work. And I'm going to give an example with that. Say you go to the grocery store. You're not just going to go buy a Twinkie because the grocery store sells it and you're trusting that if it's sold on the shelves, therefore it must be good for you. You're going to read ingredients, right? We know this. We know we have to read. We know certain things we need to avoid. The same thing goes with supplements. Problem is, we just the population just doesn't know enough, right? But you think because it's sold in GNC, because it's sold in Costco, because it's sold in Walmart, right? These supplements, these health supplements are sold there. They must be good for me. That's the problem, right? Because the regulation for the supplement industry is very different, right? So you really do have to go in and put your own work in. You have to know that you have to see the testing results, because without the testing results, you can't just take someone's word, A, but also B, you want to know what is in your supplement and what is not in your supplement. That is key, because sometimes there's things in it that can do more harm than good. Also, sometimes there's things listed on the label that are really not in it, or if they're in it, it is such a microdose, it's not going to do anything beneficial for you. You have to know this. So with transparency that comes the testing, which Ben had already said, it's on our website. We want to bring it to you. We want to show it to you. But also the transparency goes along with proprietary blends. Now, a proprietary blend is a blend that's true to the company. We have them too, but what we do with ours is not only do we list the ingredients, which most all of the companies do, we list the amounts of the ingredients. That is key, right? Because again, what's the point of taking a little bit of a microdose of a certain nutrient, mineral, antioxidant, whatever it is? A microdose isn't going to have a therapeutic benefit. You have to have it in a dose that's going to make a difference. Otherwise, you're wasting your time and you're wasting your money. So those things are key in understanding what to take. So again, don't just trust because you're walking into a store and the product says it's going to do this, that it's actually good for you, because it can do more harm than good, right? So do your homework, just like when you go to the grocery store and grocery shopping, you do your homework too, right? Very important. Like Ben said, here we are, you know who's behind the company, but also when it comes to marketing, we don't have this like misleading marketing example, because I get these questions a lot in email. What supplement do you have that can support my kidneys? Well, it shouldn't just be one supplement, right? It shouldn't be, because whatever's going on with your kidneys, we have to take steps back and figure out the root cause, right? Are we dealing with chronic inflammation? Are we dealing with nutrient deficiencies? Are we dealing with dehydration? I mean, there's so many things that go into it. So if a company is selling you a bottle of something that says like kidney support or whatever, it's not true. It's misleading. It's not a medication, right? You go to the doctor for high blood pressure, they're going to give you a medication. You come to me and ask, what can we do for high blood pressure? I'm going to give you a list of 5 to 8 supplements that you need to start with. Yeah, it seems like a lot, but don't worry, it's affordable, right? That's the point here. We need to go back to the root cause approach. We need to be giving our body what it needs to actually thrive and be healthy. And we've made all of our products affordable so this can happen, right? Because we do need to stack supplements. On our website, if you haven't checked it out, we do have packs already kind of pulled together for you, but there's so many different ones that I can help you pull together and make your own personalized pack or stack on your own. I'm always here for any help, health and wellness. You guys, I have my email address. Please reach out to me with questions. I really do love, again, to teach and educate and give you the what to do and why. Again, why is very important. I don't want to just tell you what to do. So there's our transparency. It's again so important to know everything about what you're putting in your body, just like when you go to the grocery store. You're not going to go and buy, or I hope you're not going to buy the Twinkies and the Ding Dongs and all that stuff. That is pure junk just because it's sold in a grocery store. So make sure you check out our website. So many things on there. Not to mention, guys, we do have a skincare line. Really is amazing, because the same thing with skincare is the same thing with supplements. All of this chemicals, toxins, junk is put into skincare, and then they charge you $120 for this serum that is supposed to do magic, right? Again, it's about taking care of your skin, using the proper ingredients topically, but also internally. And that's why we want to pull all together. We did just launch our cleanser that puts together, now we have a pack of 5 skincare items, which really does complete it and pull it all together. Not to mention what else is on there. We have our essential oils. Amazing. They come in a pack. They can be sold in singles. Typically, essential oils are cost a fortune. I talked about this before with frankincense. I don't know my numbers exactly right now, but other companies are selling it for like somewhere in the 60s. Guys, it doesn't have to be that way, right? You want to be able to use this on a regular basis. But I would recommend getting our pack because it's worth it. So check that out. We have kids, we have pets, and like Ben said, we are just getting started. We constantly add as we grow, because we want to pull together such a well-balanced wellness routine for all. So every time we think of like something else that we can tie into it, that's what we do. And make sure you join us on Friday calls. That's when Dr. Rye will talk about what's coming, what's in our pipeline, things that are launching soon. So it gets us all super excited. But yeah, always reach out to me for any health and wellness questions. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Give me one amazing product that you absolutely love.
Well, I'm going to go with our collagen. You did just show it, but I want you guys, because I also get the question a lot. People pull up some link to some other collagen product and say, well, how does this compare? This does this, that says that. Again, marketing, fluff, fluff, fluff. you can't compare our collagen to other collagens because of what else is added in it. It is not just collagen peptides, okay? It is also 3 patented ingredients, polynol, velocitol, and preflex. This is huge, right? Read the information on our website about them. We also have hyaluronic acid in there. I mean, it is such a potent supplement, and we don't have all these other flavorings and ingredients to make it taste like this fruity drink, right? That it's not supposed to be Kool-Aid, guys. This is like, it is health, it is wellness, and it's supposed to take care of you again from the inside out. So I love our collagen.
Awesome. I love that you said that. Yes, this is our collagen. It is the only collagen on the planet that has the formula that we have, that has the 3 patented ingredients that Lisa mentioned, the Flex, Velocitol, and Polynol, that not only help with hair, skin, nails, those are obvious, but the joint support, this product can lower joint pain by as much as 70% in 6 months because of those brand ingredients. Also great for muscle support, also great for bone support. You don't get that from any other collagen out there. Not only is it the cleanest, healthiest collagen peptides, but with all the other branded ingredients and the formulation that Dr. Ryan put together that, again, doesn't exist anywhere else, and for about a third of the price. Other companies are selling, I'll say, high quality collagen for $90 to $120. This is less than 40 bucks. I think it's less than $30. I think it's $29.95 members. We just changed a few of our prices on the website, but guys, literally a third, a quarter of the price for the highest quality collagen. And I love that you said it's not Kool-Aid, Lisa, because that's one thing that we do that's very unique, that Dr. Ryan does, that most companies don't focus on. They're focused on the taste, the flavoring, even preservatives. There's a lot of liquid collagens out there. What do you think makes that liquid collagen be able to be shipped to you, sit on a shelf for months at a time? Preservatives. Preservatives are toxins. Toxins are bad for your body, not good for your body. So not only are you putting good stuff in your body if you're taking a liquid collagen, but you're also putting bad stuff in. Every single one of our products, I should say none of our products, whatever way you want to say it, none of our products have anything harmful in them. I'm going to give you an example. This is our children's, and this, I mean, the collagen's a perfect example. We don't flavor it because it would add something that doesn't need to be in there. This is flavorless. You can mix it with any drink. Again, I think, no, I've still got a few drops left. I mix it with my super greens. You can mix it with your super reds. You can put it in a smoothie. You can drink it straight if you want. And it has like a slight tea-ish flavor. But this is our children's organic multivitamin gummies. And unlike a lot of other gummies that are coated in wax that don't stick together, ours stick together a little bit. And that's because we don't coat it in wax, because wax is not something that you need to put in your body, that you want to put in your body. You want your kids to put in your body. So yeah, you got to peel them apart a little bit, but you're only getting the good stuff and none of the bad stuff. So just another example of that. Most of our products don't have crazy flavoring because, again, that adds stuff, that adds coloring, that adds dyes, that adds negative things that you don't need. Every single one of our products, as I introduce our director of product development, the guy that makes all of these amazing formulations, only uses the good stuff and none of the bad stuff. And that's very unique in the supplement space because, yes, a lot of companies, they know what they need. If you're making a greens product, you need the chlorella, you need the spirulina, you need the wheatgrass and the cereal grasses, as Ryan calls them. You don't need preservatives. You don't need like crazy stuff that's not going to help you. So you won't find that. You get all the good, none of the bad in every single one of our products. This guy spends so much time, effort, energy into every formulation, researching every ingredient, how it's harvested, where it's extracted, the farms. I mean, he knows everything about every ingredient supplier that we use. And that's why we only get the highest quality premium ingredients from all over the world, most pristine places in the world, put them into the most powerful formulas. But the coolest thing is we test every ingredient as it comes into the warehouse before it goes into the formula. We test every finished batch before it goes out to you guys. And so the fact that, like, this is really blowing my mind. In fact, Dr. Ryan, so as Lisa was talking, I actually emailed this company's support and I said, hey, I hear people are getting salmonella. Don't you third-party test your ingredients? So my question to you is, like, if something were to give So like would something like that show up on a toxicity test or some kind of a glyphosate test that it could give people salmonella, or is that something that you don't know, or something, could be a bad batch of ingredients or something like that? So with that, our director of product development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
All right, awesome, Ben. Thank you very much. You bet it would show up. It'll show up as the raw material, 100%. They should have caught it.
What would it show up as? A toxic?
It's a microbial. It's a microbial test. So microbial means bacteria. They do a bacterial test on the powders. On the powders. So it wouldn't grow. It wouldn't grow in the bag unless it was there, right?
So would that show up before you even mix the product, like from the raw materials, the ingredients that come into the warehouse, or would it not show until you actually batched it up and mixed it up?
So exactly, it shows up in the bulk. They test the bulk. It should have showed up there, but they should have tested it again, right? This should never, a finished product should have been tested again. So 2 opportunities to test and detect, and neither of them popped, which is very, very strange. I do know that some manufacturers will do skip lot testing. They'll skip because they'll have a consistency. They'll test for a certain period of time, then they get a level of consistency, and then they skip lots. We do not do that. Under the CGMP standards that we manufacture under, we do not do that. Every single lot is tested.
So, I mean, is it possible that they just don't test?
It is.
Because it's not required.
Well, it actually is, but that's the problem. Nobody's enforcing it. That's the real issue. It's regulated like food, and you can run, the supplement industry is regulated. We talk about this a lot. It's just loosely regulated. So they 100% should be testing. This is a big issue. This is a really big issue.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
Awesome.
For a company.
What do you got?
All right. Hey, Ben, was it you or was it Lisa the other day when we were together that said something about black seed oil relieving like somebody's joint pain, like a massive success story? Was that you?
Yeah, no, it was an email I got. Yes.
Okay. All right, check this out. So this is cool. Let me throw my reading glasses on. This is on our Q&A right here, right now. So Rich just typed in, had some great results with the black seed oil. For probably 10 years, I've gotten a rash on my stomach due to having to wear a metal belt. I would have had to go to the doctors, get a steroid shot, and then be on oral steroids for 2 weeks for it to go away. I tried the black seed oil. It took two tablets or 2 soft gels a day orally and 1 in the morning. I squeezed out and applied it to my rash, and then I also did it in the evening after a shower. The first time I put it on my rash, it was the only thing that actually stopped the itch immediately. After 2 weeks, it was completely gone. Simply amazing. Thank you. Rich, this is exactly what I would expect to hear. These are the types of things before we launch black seed oil. This is the type of stuff that I'll talk about. I am so pumped, Rich, that you took the time. Thank you for taking the time and typing that in. Because that's exactly right. The black seed oil has such powerful anti-inflammatory benefits, but the only reason why it works so well is because of the sourcing. It's because of how we sourced it. It went for 5% thymoquinone. So when you look at black seed oil, it's very misleading. You go to Amazon, you type in black seed oil. Very rarely will you see, I don't even think there's one on there. If there is, I don't think there is. But 5% is a very high standardized amount of thymoquinone for black seed oil. It's not easy to achieve. It's highly potent. It's very efficacious, so it works. It's well established. It's well documented. It's well studied. I mean, this is something that's been around for multiple millennia. I mean, you're talking about something that's been really used for a very, very, very long time. So it's wonderful to hear that. Before we launched, I said, the reason it's in a soft gel is because it's actually so strong that when you consume it orally, it's as an oil form, it can cause some discomfort, some dyspepsia, like that reflux feeling. So I put it in a soft gel. I said, well, refrigerate if it's too strong. Thankfully, we have had 0 complaints, I think. Lisa could tell us, but 0. Nobody's complaining about being a soft gel. I said, though, for topical use, highly effective. Puncture the soft gel, squeeze out the oil, use it topically. A little bit goes a very, very long way. It is one of the more cost-effective things. And when you look at the benefits of black seed oil, when you look in and you type in, or if you even just go to the website and look at our Learn More section, guys, this is such an impressive compound. I mean, Rich's testimonial right there. I mean, that was cool. I did not expect that. Usually I'm in Q&A just to kind of pop off on a few things that come and go. That was cool, though. Very nice. I think Lisa had a great testimonial, too, that she received the other day as well. But that truly is what it's about. It's about the sourcing. It's about the quality, like Ben's talked about. It's about the testing, the transparency. I mean, really, Like you wouldn't accept it anywhere else. It's sort of like the analogy Ben used on the price points. Like you wouldn't buy the beans for $20. You wouldn't buy a banana for $23. You would not do it. And it's just so interesting to me that you wouldn't buy something that potentially can harm you. So it's an awareness thing. It's an educational opportunity. And I think that's one of the things that I would say that's one of the things I like the most about this freedom of Livegood, the way that we're sort of disrupting the industry, is because it's so easy to share the truth. Like, does that make sense? Like, it's just easier to be truthful. It's very difficult to hide and be lack transparency, because then you have to sort of like think about what did you lie about before, or misrepresent, or hide, and something comes out, and it's like, no, you want to be able to defend yourself by saying, no, here it is. Here's all the testing. Here's everything we do to ensure that we're providing the highest quality product. And that's not hard to do. I went into the business thinking it would be the quality first, it would sell, but it's actually the transparency. I think you guys in the education, everybody's really latching on to. And maybe that's an uptick of social media. Maybe that's what it is. It's just information is at our fingertips with AI, and you can learn so much in such a short amount of time now. Like you really should. So basically, Livegood is saying, hey, other manufacturing companies, hey, other supplement companies, either get on board with giving the consumer what they deserve, or you're going to lose business, right? You're going to drop. I mean, there's no way not to do it the way we're doing it. So I'm very proud of our team. Thank you guys for that opportunity. Well, guys, you know a little bit about me anyway, but like Black Seed Oil as an example, is I'm a pharmacist by trade, right? That's where I learned my skills. That's where I applied the science side of sourcing, of testing, of manufacturing. But it's truly my lifestyle that drives the passion for the business, guys. Lisa said something about blood pressure med. Yeah, you go in, you get your blood pressure med. Sure, guess what? That blood pressure med stops working after about 45 days. They add another one on there. Now, both of them have probably caused some nutrient deficiency, and I help you guys a lot with this. Send me an email with your med if you want to. I'm just saying, it's your option, your choice. You can send me a list with your meds, and I'll tell you what nutrients you're depleted from your medication. It's a well-known side effect of these meds, well-known. And Lisa's right, not to scare you, but multiple supplements can achieve very positive health outcomes. So we're applying both my scientific training, but really it's my lifestyle passion to be able to help people really change their lives in really easier ways. And Ben nailed it too, and everybody says it. I mean, it's the lowest hurdle. You can add supplementation into all of your other sort of healthy efforts, your efforts to become a better version or improve your health. But along the way, when you're talking about medications, you're talking about the things that drive illness, like this low-grade chronic inflammation, which is one of the reasons, and I'll grab my factor 4. Our factor 4 is our top seller. It's number 1 because it interrupts. It's like it is designed to quell, to suppress some of this chronic low-grade inflammation that really should go away. The body should shut it down, but it doesn't. It does not do it, mostly because of our lifestyle. And those are the things that Lisa and I really we like to tie it all together, guys. So when you join us on our Monday calls, we address the product, if that's what we're talking about, a product or a health condition, but we tie it in with lifestyle. We really want to give you guys a more holistic, sort of well-rounded approach and understanding to these things that are causing us all this illness. I mean, multiple epidemics going on of high cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart disease, cancer, neurodegenerative disease like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's. The list goes on and on and on. I don't need to tell you. You guys all know. We all have a loved one, a relative, ourselves that are sick. And there's things happening, and we want options. That's what we're asking for. We want options. So we're taking this into our own hands. We're making decisions for ourselves. There is a shift in the market, just like there's a shift in buying habits. There is a shift in lifestyle habits, and we are so well positioned. So guys, welcome aboard to Livegood. We absolutely love having you here. Please join Lisa and I on Monday, noon Eastern, for our training Zooms where we dive in, do deep dives, and we're interactive and take questions and answers right on the fly. So Ben, I'll send it back to you.
Awesome. Give me one product we haven't talked about yet that people should know about.
The factor 4, man. I got to just peg you on factor 4. Because now you want something else? Here, hold on.
I said one that we haven't talked about yet. Factor 4 is amazing, but you already told them. Give me another one.
Organic super reds, man.
Boom, I love it.
Bam.
Organic super reds, guys. Dietary nitrates is a drug pathway, believe it or not. The pharmaceutical industry looked at it and said, you guys, first of all, you guys realize how many drugs the pharmaceutical company has developed off of food? A lot. a lot. They have used food as their studies. Dietary nitrates are in our foods. This is like the Viagra's of the world, the nitrogen, oh gosh, the drug for high blood pressure. It's in our food, dietary nitrates. They open up our blood vessels. They cause vasodilation. They open it up. They reduce the pressure. They increase the blood flow, delivering more nutrients to all the organs, the other tissues. So if you're in exercise, you definitely want to need it. Your heart, cardiovascular disease, if you have high cholesterol, if it's sexual health and performance, great for that. We've talked, I just mentioned Viagra. Viagra works on the very similar pathway. It's an organic nitrate pathway. But amazing stuff because it's antioxidants. Again, I'm not going to go super scientific, but this is the stuff that will shut down some of that inflammation. This is the stuff that will get rid of the free radicals in our body because we're living pretty unhealthy lifestyles. A lot of processed food, constantly on the go, not getting well rested, high levels of stress, that kind of stuff. So yeah, Super Reds, Ben, I know it's another one of our top sellers, but I'm still going to say this is one that everybody should be taking every single day.
Love it. Yes, this is my favorite product. I actually take it every morning mixed with our E3 Energy Endurance Electrolytes, best pre-workout formula ever created. Absolutely love this stuff. Notter's drinking his right now.
Yep.
And I also mix in with my Super Reds and E3 our creatine plus HMB. Every morning, this is my morning power up, pre-workout, crush my day drink.
Damn.
And absolutely love it. But yes, heart disease is the #1 killer in the world. Protect that heart. And there's not a better product to do it. Cleaner, healthier. Just $19.95 for members of Livegood. And it tastes delicious, by the way. I'm going to show you one more pack real quick, then talk about the opportunity, the money. So I know a lot of you guys are on this call to learn about that. But this is our ultimate wellness pack. 7 products for just $99. Actually, we raised it to $107. We just boosted. We haven't raised prices in 3 years. We had to raise it a little bit. 7 products for $107. You get our magnesium we talked about, the vitamin D, multivitamin, factor 4, best anti-inflammatory product ever created that Dr. Ryan just mentioned. Our Super Reds, organic Super Reds that he just talked about, our organic Super Greens, and our essential aminos. As we get older, our muscles start to atrophy, get weaker. That's why we were stronger 10, 20 years ago than we are now. We got to protect that lean muscle mass. Also, if you're on a weight loss program, did you know that most diets and weight loss programs, you're actually losing more muscle than you are fat? So even though you're getting lighter, you're actually getting fatter. Your body fat percentage is going up. You've got to stay lean. You've got to protect that lean muscle mass. Essential aminos are the way to do it. This is the best value in the health and wellness industry. $107 for 7 amazing products. You'd literally be spending $300 or $400 for this quality products anywhere else. And speaking of staying lean, real quick, one more product. Again, $19.95. This is our body composition improvement formula. It's called Lean. It is amazing for suppressing your appetite, helping to burn that fat and not the lean muscle mass. That's why it's called a body composition improvement formula. Great alone, great as a complement to any other weight loss program. But man, we've got some other amazing products. Talking about losing weight, this is our healthy USDA certified organic coffee. Most 97% of coffee out there is not clean, not healthy. It means it's grown with chemicals, it's got toxins, it's got mold, it's got fungus, it's got bad stuff in it. This is cleanest, healthiest, tastes delicious. Also loaded with 6 brain boosting mushrooms and weight management ingredients like maca root and green tea. We've got our hydration amplifier. We talked about our 2 protein powders. Hormone support. Men, you want to boost that testosterone. Our vitality is amazing. Women, we've got a women's hormonal balance. This is great for women anywhere from literally like 14 to 80, even, just when you're starting menopause to, or menstruating to post-menopause. Just an amazing product to help balance those hormones and keep you happy, keep you good mood. Himalayan Shilajit and Organic Sea Moss, just such an amazing product. We've got our Bone Support Osteo Complete, best brain boosting supplement ever. You can see Notter's got his blue tongue. This is our methylene blue. Look at this page. I mean, this is amazing, not just for focus and concentration, but long-term memory. All of our amazing skincare products. We've got a detox, goes in your body, collects those toxins. You poop them out, you feel clean and healthy, your skin is clearer. Our fiber, man, like 40 products. Check them all out on our website. The hardest thing is deciding which ones to start with. But again, this is our daily essentials pack, our magnesium, vitamin D, and multivitamin, less than $1 a day. Start there. Get the Ultimate Wellness Pack, 7 products. This is, whenever anyone asks me what to start with, I always say the Ultimate Wellness Pack. It's just an amazing deal. The greens, the reds, the Factor 4, all of our best-selling products for very good reason, because they're necessary. They keep you healthy and taste delicious, so easy to take. All right, let's talk a little bit about the compensation plan. I mean, as you can see, when you've got the highest quality products at such an amazing value, it's just so easy to go out there and share it with others. That's why we've got more duplication than any other company out there in the industry. And it's that duplication that drives the compensation plan. And that's why in most companies, when you've got less than 1 or 2% of people making money and 99% losing money, here we've got 30% of our affiliates are in profit every single month. And the rest of them are saving more money than they're spending on our amazing supplements. So nobody loses in Livegood. And we've got that opportunity on the table. It makes it very easy to go out there and share. And really the reason that we designed it the way that we did, because Nader kind of mentioned it, but I walked away from the network marketing industry about 7 years ago because I didn't like seeing people lose money. And it came back to fix it, and that's exactly what we're doing with Livegood. But as you can see, if you're a pre-enrollee in our Power Line, you see thousands and thousands of people joining every single week. You don't see that anywhere in the network marketing industry, especially right now. You have an opportunity to lock in your position. Thursday night, that's why we do these calls on Thursday, is our cutoff day. At midnight tonight, everyone, all the people who made a decision to become a member from that Power Line get placed in our matrix. It's a 2x15 matrix. That means everyone has 2 frontline positions. Once those 2 spots are filled, not going to go into great detail, but this is the basics. Once those 2 spots are filled, the only place everyone else can go is under the ones who are already in there. So even one person who falls under you in that matrix and goes to work, whether you introduced them or someone else did, you will get paid on them and everything that they built. So even one person could be making you a few $100s a month in residual income, even more than that if they really build a big team. If you want to make even more, go out there and share it with a few people. Just by enrolling 2 people, you literally triple your income potential in the compensation plan. And you could go do that probably in the next hour. It is so easy. You tell people about these products. I mean, I don't even like try to recruit, but I talk about stuff. People ask me about stuff and then they want to buy it. Like you talk about liver support and people are like, oh, I need that. Yeah, everybody needs it. Go to livegood.com, just $14.95. Clean up your liver, get healthy, and watch what happens. You need creatine? Here you go. Best creatine on the market, $19.95. Our products are amazing and so easy, and that's why it's so easy to build. That's why we have more duplication than any other company out there, because quite honestly, it doesn't matter what kind of compensation plan you have. If people can't enroll people, if people can't share, if they can't duplicate, it's not going to build. Here, not only do we have the easiest, most duplicatable program in the world, but we've also got the most generous compensation plan on top of that. So unlike other companies that mark up their products, 8 to 10 times to pay out big commissions in a compensation plan, as you can see, we don't mark up our products. Cost $14 to make, sell for $19.95. Not a lot of markup there. So we don't mark up our products to pay big commissions on the product. We pay the commissions on the $9.95 a month membership, and we pay out over 80% of that membership every single month. That's why we've got more people making money than any other company out there in the history of the network marketing industry. So all you need to do to lock in your position, and if you want to see the full compensation plan, you could go to the pay plan page on the site. There's an awesome video at the bottom that really lays out every part of the compensation plan, shows you exactly how you get paid. If you really want to understand it, it's all right there for you. But again, compensation plans are compensation plans. If you can't build, if you can't duplicate, it really doesn't matter. Here, it is so easy. That's why I'm also going to invite you to join us tomorrow on our Firestarter Friday call, where we talk about the rank advancements. We have almost 1,000 people every single week advancing in rank. Well, other companies are struggling to put in a couple hundred people a week. We've got over 1,000 rank advancing every single week, and thousands of people joining both as affiliates and members to get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, generate some extra income in their spare time from home. So all you need to do to lock in your position, go to any of the emails you've gotten from Livegood, click on the link that says click here to join now. One-time $40 fee to be an affiliate and earn unlimited income forever. in the compensation plan, and either $9.95 a month to be a member, or if you want to save 20 bucks, get 2 months free, $99.95 for the year. So you're looking at either $49.95 today with the affiliate fee and the membership, or $139.95 if you go the yearly option. And just by buying one product, each product has a retail price and a member price. So for example, we'll go with the Super Reds that Dr. Ryan talked about. So retail $34.95, member price $19.95. So $15 difference, $9.95 membership. That membership for $9.95 is going to save you 15 bucks. So you're saving more than your membership just by buying one single product. And obviously the more products you buy, the more you save. So membership is a super deal. It also gets you a position in the matrix to earn unlimited income there. So be sure to lock in your position. If you do it now, you've still got until midnight tonight to enroll a few people and be mentioned as one of our rank advancers on tomorrow's call. So lock in your position right now. Place your product order. That's the first thing you want to do before you even start telling people, because not only are you going to get the most amazing products to help you get healthy, that's the most important thing, but you're going to have a testimonial right away. I mean, you can tell people, hey, I just saved $40 on the highest quality products at the lowest prices. Or you could say I've saved $200 if you get the Ultimate Wellness Pack compared to what you would pay at any other company out there. So order your products. If you want to get the Daily Essentials Pack, if you want to get the Ultimate Wellness Pack, you want to get the coffee, you want to get the creatine, you want to get our protein powder. Everyone needs protein. Our products are amazing at the lowest prices. And on top of that, they all come with a full, not that anyone ever uses it, 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee. So if you don't love any product for any reason, just send it back. We'll happily give you your money back. But yeah, that's it. Lock in your position, place your product order, share it with a few people. Join us tomorrow at noon, same time as today. And you can find that link in your webinars page in your back office once you become a member. And also, so yeah, join us for that. It's a great opportunity to learn more about the company. We're going to be launching a new product tomorrow. We actually just launched one on Monday or Tuesday, our new cleanser. And tomorrow we've got our NAD Plus coming. Should hit the warehouse this afternoon. So that's a really exciting one. Got a lot of new stuff. You'll hear about all the products coming down the pike. You'll also hear some great training, some great announcements, updates, all that awesome stuff. Have an opportunity to kind of meet our corporate team a little more intimately. And you could also join Dr. Ryan and Lisa on Monday for their amazing product calls. You can also find that and all previous calls in your webinars link in your back office. And I know this Monday, they'll probably be talking about our newest product, our NAD. Ooh. So join them for that call on Monday, learn all about it. But for right now, lock in your position, order your products, share it with a few people, join us tomorrow. That's all we got. Thank you guys for joining us. Welcome aboard. Congratulations to everyone who joined this week, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.
See y'all tomorrow.